Taurus, good morning. Welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emrys Tarot. So before we just get into this reading for you, cross-watchers, new viewers, everybody's welcome to see this video. It's my great pleasure to be here. The only real message I've got for you is please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Please do not try to make it fit. It will just lead you to wrong conclusions. If it doesn't resonate, then perhaps a later video will, and I hope you stick around. So without further ado, let's see what messages we have for the sign of Taurus. Cards are a bit lively this morning. You must be giving a lot of energy out, Taurus. Here we go. Well, talk about energy. You're oozing energy at the moment, Taurus. You're trying to make a decision here about somebody. I'm getting communication. Okay. I'm also getting success on the work front. A breakthrough. This, to me, represents a breakthrough and the universe's reward for your efforts that you've put in. All right. I'm kind of getting here that you've not given up on a project at work or given up on somebody just yet. All right, there is a connection there. Perhaps there's an invite to go visit this person. All right, it would appear a lot of you have been waiting for this communication. There's been a very, very strong intuitive feeling about this, and I'm kind of getting that your patience is paying off. There is a major decision here for you about this. So really, you've got the power, Taurus. It's in your hands. You've been very logical, very systematic about this. It would seem a lot of people, or one person in particular, has a lot of respect for you. I'm picking up here in the work front. Perhaps you headed a major project, or you've made the company a lot of money and you're being rewarded for that. Okay, so it's a great card to start with. If you're wondering about an ex, reconciliation is on the card. They're giving you some serious thought. Reconciliation here is a high possibility. Okay, I say things have been moving very slow. All right, that's the challenge. I'm getting here. There is a potentially nice offer here. Even in work, I'm kind of like a package deal. I'm getting you signing new contracts. I'm getting you reading this contract very clearly first, though. You're understanding it. Things have been moving very slow for you. Okay. I'm getting for a lot of you meeting somebody new that has the potential to go beyond friendship. Okay. I'm picking up chemistry between you and somebody. For those of you who are still dealing with somebody that has been known to you for a while, i.e. an ex or somebody you're living with, okay, there's like a new approach to it, a fresh love, a reawakening of feelings here. For one or two of you, I'm getting you're in a situation who's possibly dating somebody, living with somebody, or even married to somebody who is very loyal, reliable. But you're looking for something much more exciting. For some of you here, there is news coming in, but you're very deliberate in your actions now. You want to make sure everything's right. You're not just jumping into this. You've learned a harsh lesson from the past. You want to do things very, very differently. You're weighing up the risks of this opportunity. But what you want most of all is certainly a lot of changes taking place. especially in your connection. You want to build a relationship right this time. I'm getting for a lot of you, this is not an ex, this is somebody completely new. This is something that started out as a friendship, has the chance to develop into something more for a lot of you. Okay. You have been trying to make sense of everything just lately. Okay, you've been doing a very good job at balancing relationships, balancing your home life. You have put a lot of work in. Okay, there's been a change of attitude here, and your priorities are shifting. Okay, your present situation, whether that's in work or your living situation, I'm kind of getting there's some changes taking place, but you're walking away with this with no regrets. You're coming into a much more joyous energy here. For those of you that are dealing with an ex, there is news coming in. I'm getting, you do hear from this person. For some of you, there's a journey, an emotional journey to see somebody, perhaps that you haven't seen somebody for a while, or go visit the ex, or the ex coming to visit you. But I'm kind of getting there's a lot more understanding developing between you and the ex. It's coming into a much more peaceful, I'm getting a peaceful resolution. Okay, as I talk about intuition, you see, it's been very, very strong with you. There's somebody you're dealing with as well, for some of you, where you feel they've been holding secrets from you. They haven't told you the full story. I'm getting that, part of that story is coming in. It will give you a bit more clarity. Okay. For you, there's been a big, and for them also, there's been a big desire for change here. I'm even getting an apology off somebody. There's certainly this energy of healing between you and a person you've been dealing with, perhaps an ex. But there is a big change in direction in life here. You want to know their intentions. I'm getting a lot of you, for a lot of you, there is this nagging doubt. You need that satisfying. Strength card. Perhaps you feel this person will be overzealous, trying to push you into, a decision, but you're not going to be pushed. You want to make sure everything's right. For some of you, there is relocation involved. Whether that relocation is temporary, which will lead you to a decision for more permanent, i.e., for example, going to visit somebody, okay, and to see how it goes. I'm getting, but whatever you decide with this, there is planning involved. There needs to be a plan put in place. But you are leaving energetically the past behind. But that's not necessarily on the physical sense, you see. Whatever's gone off in the past between you and somebody, I feel there's this energy of you, it's staying in the past. That doesn't mean you can't reconcile with this person on a different level or see them in a very, very different light. On the work front, I'm getting there is travel, relocation. You're certainly giving your circumstances a lot of thought here. Now, whether this person is married or not, or whether they are separated from somebody, it's a question of, what it exactly is that you want. You are standing in your power. You do hold the reins, so to speak. Okay. Some of you are actually saying no to the ex. You're shutting them out completely. There's been too much struggle. A lot of you are thinking now that if you do let the ex in, there's a long journey ahead and a lot of damage to repair. Okay, and it's also how much time and effort you are willing to put into this. It's weighing up the pros and cons. It's weighing up, you know, how much patience have you got? From your point of view, you want relationships that are easy and natural. You have been incredibly patient, and now this success comes through. You know, you kind of don't want a deja vu feeling. You don't want to repeat past mistakes. Your life is taking a very different direction to what it was, though. I'm kind of getting there is here a change of mind. It's a question of acceptance on both sides of each other's attitudes. Because I'm getting here, you both grew up in a very, very different environment. So it's kind of a respect, the need for respect for each other, if this is to be sustained. But there is very different lifestyles here. Yeah, there is this need to take a step back. You do want to make sure it's right, okay? But I'm picking up respite between you and somebody, okay? But whatever your options here, whether you're leaving your present situation, travelling, moving into a new venture, you know, moving in with somebody new, you really are playing it cautious. Your intuition is strong. You are evaluating the risks. For a long time, this person has been keeping you in the dark, and I'm getting the truth coming out. There's hidden feelings here coming out also. Wow, that card went very quickly. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Yeah, it's overcoming fears, anxiety. I'm getting a lot, for a lot of you, this person that's been, you know, hiding in the shadows energetically, so to speak, is coming out into the light. You certainly want to avoid confrontation, but there is a fresh start between you and somebody, okay? And it's a question of, do you want to give up your present situation, whoever it is you're with, to venture into a new life, basically. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching.